Hello Taurus, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your bonus reading, your April bonus reading, and this reading is going to be all about the person on your mind. So whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for. Now it is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you, and if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do a personals open. And everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. So we are inviting your angels, your spirit guides, and your ancestors to step in and assist us with this reading today. Something flipped around for you. Let's see what it is. I wonder if you're moving on, too busy winning, and memories. Got deception at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting a couple different things here. For some of you guys, somebody could be acting very unbothered by a separation. They could act like they're fine, they're moved on, they're not even thinking about this anymore, right? I feel like it's not a coincidence that too busy winning is coming out under this deception card. You know, maybe that's what the deception is. For some of you guys, they're acting like they're putting on a very good show or putting on a front that, you know, they're unbothered, they're totally fine, and that's just not the case here. They are thinking about you here with this memories energy. In this, I wonder if you're moving on. Under here is new person. They could be wondering if you have a new person, if you've met somebody else. So they're acting like they're fine, but I feel like they're missing you here. So we're going to get a couple more messages for you. And then we are going to, get a couple more messages for you. And then we are going to take a look at your tarot. We're going to look at their thoughts, their feelings, their intentions. We're going to look at their actions moving forward. And the challenge between the two of you. I didn't take those because too many of them fell out. But we're going to choose some more now. You have no place like home, and to be fair. And this always reminds me of the Justice card. And we have not for you, too. Ooh, some of you guys have started to move on. Some of you guys could be in a new connection or talking to somebody or something like that here. And I feel like this person is saying, you know, there is nobody else that's for you here. You know, I'm the only one that's for you. That's how this person feels. Like they feel like it can't work with anybody else. Now, this could also be spirit telling you that maybe this is not for you, right? Somebody could definitely want to come home here with that energy. And this Justice card, you know, wanting to come in. To me, this is the to be fair, but it does remind me of the Justice card, wanting to bring something back into balance, wanting to make things right. Now, I also kind of feel here for some of you guys, somebody could want to make things right. Spirit could be telling you that it's not for you at this time. With this no place like home, maybe you guys have been really working on yourselves, getting to a place where you are happy on your own, right? Building a life that you feel content in and feel peaceful in, right? And that's what the home always reminds me of. You know, I'm very protective of my home. I'm very protective of my space. Okay, I do not just allow anybody to come into my space, my home. To me, that is my peace, right? And I'm very guarded and protective of that, right? And who I allow to have access to me on that kind of an intimate level. So I feel like that you feel like you have spent this time getting your life to a place where you are starting to feel content and you are starting to feel peaceful, right? You have some peace in your life. And I think you're very protective of it. I said this to somebody else. I can't remember who it is. Maybe it was Aries. Aries had a similar energy. So maybe you guys could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart. Now, Taurus, I feel like I feel like you're going to be very hesitant to let somebody back in. But let's take a look and see. We're going to look at their thoughts, their feelings, their intentions, and their actions moving forward. The challenge and the challenge. Let's go. Judgment card in the reverse. One, they could feel like they've made some poor choices. They could feel like they made some mistakes. They could be questioning a specific choice, is what that feels like to me. So if this person chose to walk away, or they chose to like step out of the connection or something, do something that was detrimental to the connection, or they chose to leave it behind altogether, I feel like they're like reevaluating that. They're like looking back at that decision and like questioning, did I make the right choice? Four of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like they want to break the silence here, especially if you guys are not in a period of no communication. I do feel like they do want to break the silence. I also feel like, to me, this is just, the Four of Swords can be a card of reflection. It's like a card of meditation, relaxation, being at peace. I feel like this person is feeling very unsettled, and they are not feeling at peace with the way that things have left off between the two of you, or the way that things went down between the two of you. I also feel that it could just feel like things felt like they were just getting to be too much, right? Maybe you guys had a lot of conflict between the two of you. They have the Six of Wands here in the reverse for their intention. Especially because it's coming out under this card here that says memories. I feel like this person is like almost like looking back. We see a lot of that energy here. A lot of like reevaluating or looking back at something. And it does make sense to me. We are getting ready to have a Mercury retrograde at the end of the month, and we are definitely in that pre-shadow period. And the retrogrades are intended for us to review things. That's why they bring things back up. And so I feel like this person is just in that energy, like they're doing a lot of reviewing at this time. And that can really include seeing where they didn't really appreciate your value, where they didn't treat you according to that. The Six of Wands is giving something, success, praise, recognition, right? In the reverse, it's like something is, where they weren't giving you the recognition or the attention or the praise or the appreciation that you deserved. I feel like they just have a lot that is coming up for them. Like really, they weren't seeing their part before. Like things are starting to come up for them where they really are seeing things in a new way. The challenge between the two of you is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Trying to figure out, maybe this person took too long to figure out what they wanted, to figure out what was important to them. The Nine of Cups in the reverse can also be a card of, feeling very, just unhappy, unsatisfied, right? I feel like they're not happy and satisfied with the way that things are. You could be that way too, but I also feel like it's because the Nine of Cups can talk about a wish, a wish fulfillment. They could be a little bit worried, They could be a little bit worried that, you're already moving on, and that maybe they're not going to get that wish. What action will they be taking? We got the Moon card. More reflection. They are really lacking clarity at this time, but I do feel like they are feeling something. This person could be very energy sensitive or intuitive in their own way, because I feel like they are sensing. Even the Moon card can be a card of our instincts. This person is sensing something with you, right? Whether they're sensing that you're already moving on, or maybe they're sensing that you've met somebody. Some of you guys could have met somebody. Some of you guys could be getting ready to meet somebody new, and they could be feeling that coming, because they're feeling this almost like anxiety. That's bringing up a lot of this stuff, and maybe that's why they're saying, that's nobody else can be for you. It's a little bit of an arrogant energy there, but I feel like that here. I feel like they're worried. I really do. I feel like they're doing a lot of reflecting, and they can feel something shifting here. Got the Seven of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck, so they could be coming in to express their truth to you. They could be coming in to apologize to you as well, and this could definitely be an apology here. Wanting to make things right, especially with the Justice card and the Seven of Swords in the reverse, wanting to come in and make amends here. All right, but that is what I have for you. We're going to get you some advice now. We're going to be taking a look at, this is something your angels, spirit guides, or ancestors want you to either know, be aware of, or reflect upon at this time. If you want something different, you must do something different. Where do you desire change? Where do you desire change? It reminds me of, what do they say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So where in your life do you desire for change? Where do you want something to be different? And what can you do differently to achieve that change? So something Spirit wants you to think about. But that is what I have for you guys. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, then just check out your other placements and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personals, Patreon, the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you, Taurus. Now, if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here and for supporting me, and I will see you soon.